Ah, these Lunar New Year lanterns make the sky look so magical, don't they, Borboletudo? They even remind me of a scene from a fairy tale movie that I really love.
That's true, Sophie. You mean that princess with really long hair, right?
That's the one. Speaking of which, you Borboletudo also remind me of a fairy tale that Gossip Girl once told me. Actually, we're both pretty enchanted by these butterflies, aren't we? We could totally be characters in a really cool fairy tale. That's right, Sophie. I'd be the sleeping butterfly. I love to sleep. Ha ha ha. Oh, Borboletudo, only you. But let me tell you this amazing story that Gossip Girl shared with me. I'm sure you're gonna love it.
Tell me. I love fairy tales.
All right. Once upon a time, in an enchanted kingdom called PKXD.
Wait, Sophie, you're not telling me this is the next PKXD update, are you?
Well, coming from Gossip Girl, it had to be, right? Our favorite gossip expert always keeps us in the loop with the latest news. In just a few days, we'll all be in this kingdom. But let me tell you the story so you can understand, Borboletudo. Right in the heart of this land, a magical tree emerged, unlike any other. It was grand and majestic. The island's elders said this tree had witnessed many mysteries in this enchanted kingdom. It was ancient, over 1,000 years old, and had seen many events, keeping countless secrets. And this time, it was here for a different mission, to help someone who couldn't reveal their true form. But to do that, it needed strength. Whoa, Sophie, I get it now.
It's like the big bad wolf disguised as Grandma in Little Red Riding Hood. Someone's hiding their true identity.
Ah, Borboletudo, I think you're wrong this time. This seems like something good, but we'll only find out if we complete the mission.
What mission, Sophie? What do you mean?
Let me continue the story, and you'll see. But first, I want to remind everyone to support me in PKXD. It doesn't cost anything extra. Just go to the game store, click the Support a Creator button, and type Sophie. By doing this, you'll help bring more PKXD music for 15 days. After that, just type Sophie again, so both I and PKXD know you love my music. Now back to the story. With the presence of this ancient tree, magical plants filled with a glowing, powerful energy started sprouting all over the universe. This was the strength the tree needed. The kingdom's citizens claimed they could hear the tree speak. It was asking for help. Each person had to use their sword to collect 5 of these plants every day for 5 days. That way, the great tree could fulfill its mission. The challenge had been set for the entire kingdom. Who had the strength and courage to help the tree reveal what was hidden? The people were thrilled to take part in the mission, including 2 nobles of royal blood, a prince and a princess who had just arrived in this universe, bringing bravery, courage, and stunning outfits worthy of an enchanted kingdom. The princess, so beautiful in her delicate dress, with neatly styled hair and a crown atop her head. The prince, elegant and powerful, with a crown fit for a future king. With noble hearts, they didn't hesitate to help the magical tree. But when they least expected it, they crossed paths with a mysterious rabbit and discovered a hidden burrow in the trunk of a tree. From inside, they saw something glowing. It looked like a portal. Curious and fearless, the prince and princess stepped into the light.
A portal, Sophie? Oh my gosh! Now I want to step through it too!
Well, Borboletudo, it really was a portal. They arrived in a new land, a magical place they had never seen before. Enchanted clouds and rainbows filled the sky. Waterfalls made the scenery even more beautiful, and fantastic creatures roamed the land. Everything seemed magical and surreal. But what really caught their attention was a magnificent castle in the distance. Flags waved atop its towering spires, and its grand structure and massive doors were impossible to ignore. It was a dream palace, the perfect place to live in this kingdom. But what was waiting at the top of the castle tower? They decided to find out, but the journey wouldn't be easy. Strange blue, gooey creatures appeared from every direction, blocking their path to the castle. Fearless, they refused to turn back. They drew their swords and faced the creatures, but they just kept multiplying. Even with all their strength and courage, the battle seemed endless and exhaustion began to take its toll. Just when hope seemed to fade, a bright, adorable fairy appeared. It's the new companion who will stay by your side, giving you strength and courage for the challenges ahead. The fairy reminded them of a legendary sword in a stone, a weapon that only the noblest and purest of heart could remove. It was the perfect sword, granting the power to overcome any obstacle. So they had to find the sword in the stone and prove themselves worthy of wielding it. But time was running out. The prince and princess needed to find the stone quickly to uncover the mystery hidden at the top of the castle. Write in the comments if maybe you know the history of the sacred sword. Then, the fairy used her magic to transform a simple flower into something astonishing. Its petals turned into seats, and the flower itself became an incredible vehicle capable of carrying the prince, princess, and 4 of their friends anywhere they wanted, faster than ever. With their hope renewed, the 2 young nobles set off on their journey to find the sword in the stone, reach the top of the castle, and discover the truth. And that's it, Borboletudo.
What? Sophie, you can't stop there. I need to know what's at the top of the castle. Did they complete the tree's mission? Did they find the sword? What are those blue creatures? Where do they come from? What do they eat?
Well, Borboletudo, that part of the story hasn't been written yet. This chapter is just about to begin. We just have to wait for the PKXD update this week so we can all experience this adventure together and write the next part of the story. The story continues. Now I challenge you to click on one of these songs and sing along with the U family.
Magia no ar, Sadico tá na área pra fazer acontecer. PKXD e Cia Beauty pensando em você.
No jogo você cria de vez sem parar.